The rain had just begun when the city's quiet evening cracked open with a sound that no one could ignore. A single scream, sharp, terrified, and echoing through the narrow alley behind Blocky, sent a ripple of panic across the neighborhood. People rushed to windows, some to balconies, and a few brave ones stepped outside, phones already recording. At 7:42 p.m., an emergency alert flashed across local TV channels. Unusual activity reported near Central Heights, police units dispatched. At first, it sounded like another routine call, until the second alert followed less than a minute later: possible abduction. Residents advised to stay indoors. The city shifted. Suddenly, everything felt heavier. The rain. The streetlights. Even the silence. Two teenagers, Mira and Josh, had been walking home from the convenience store a few blocks away. They were the first witnesses. Myra's voice trembled as she explained to the officers, "We saw a black van stop suddenly, the doors opened, and someone screamed. A girl. She tried to run but, someone grabbed her." Josh nodded, swallowing hard. The van didn't even wait for the doors to close properly. It just sped off. Within minutes, the area was surrounded by flashing lights, red, blue, and white cutting through the rain. Officers knelt to examine the pavement. A small bracelet lay there, broken. A phone screen flickered with a cracked glow. And a streak of fresh mud suggested someone had been dragged. Detective Ryan Hale arrived shortly after. He was known for his calmness, even in chaos. But tonight, something in his expression tightened. "Get the CCTV from the surrounding buildings," he ordered. "Every second counts." Residents were questioned, clips were collected, and feeds from traffic cameras were pulled into the command van. The footage finally revealed it: a dark van, no plates visible, turning sharply onto Highway 9. The timestamp showed the van still had an 8-minute head start. A terrible silence settled inside the command van. Then came the twist. A call came through from another part of the city, nearly 15 kilometers away. A woman reported seeing a girl matching the description, running barefoot, terrified, and knocking on doors for help before disappearing into an abandoned industrial site. This didn't match the timeline. It didn't match the footage. And it certainly didn't match the idea of a single van. Detective Hale's voice dropped. "There's more than one." That sentence changed everything. More units were deployed. The media caught wind and soon helicopters hovered overhead, spotlights sweeping the dark buildings. News anchors spoke in urgent tones, speculating about possible trafficking groups, coordinated kidnappings, or a setup meant to mislead the police. Inside the industrial site, officers moved slowly, flashlights cutting through layers of dust and rusted metal. Every footstep echoed like a warning. The place felt wrong. Too silent. Too staged. Then they found the second clue. A message, written shakily with black marker on a torn piece of cardboard. "I'm not alone." Beside it lay another bracelet, identical to the one found at the alley. Detective Hale exhaled sharply. "They're using decoys. Different locations. Different trails. They want to confuse us." Reporters outside broadcasted live updates. Social media exploded with fear, theories, and blurry clips from nearby residents. The city felt like it was holding its breath. At 10:23 p.m., a breakthrough. A traffic camera picked up the same van again, this time near the old river bridge. Officers swarmed the area, blocking both ends. A tactical unit approached silently. Inside the van, no one. Not the girl. Not the suspects. Just a running engine and a single note taped to the steering wheel. Not quick enough. A cold wave passed through the team. Someone was watching them. Playing with them. Predicting their moves. But then, fate intervened. A woman living near the riverbank stepped outside to hang laundry under her porch roof when she heard weak knocking. She followed the sound with her flashlight, and gasped. A girl, mud-covered, trembling, exhausted, crouched behind her water tank. They took us, the girl whispered. But I escaped, they went back for another, hurry. She collapsed into the woman's arms. Within minutes, the police arrived. The girl was rushed to the ambulance while Detective Hale leaned close. How many were there? Her lips trembled. 3 men, 2 vans, they kept moving us. One girl is still there, please, save her. The radios exploded with renewed urgency. Units raced toward the direction she indicated, an isolated farmhouse outside city limits. Helicopters redirected. Floodlights turned night into a pale imitation of day. The final raid was swift, loud, and decisive. Officers stormed inside. Doors slammed. Commands echoed. And then, a cry. A young girl, tied to a chair in a dim room, was found safe. No suspects. Just ropes, masks, and a camera facing the door, as if someone wanted the police to find her. Detective Hale looked around the empty room. It didn't feel like a victory. It felt like a message. And the message was chilling. This wasn't the end. This was the beginning. The news that night ran the story for hours: 2 girls rescued, suspects still at large, the city on high alert. Commentators analyzed every detail. Citizens locked their doors. Parents held their children closer. And somewhere, watching the news through a cracked window, a figure whispered. Round 2.